Hello, everyone. This is Coach Taylor here. This week, we're going to be looking at decision-making model. Again, it's the week of October the 12th through the 16th, and we are in health this week. So this is also the last week of the 9 weeks. So please make sure that all your assignments are up to date and completed by Friday the 16th. So this week, we're going to be moving into the decision-making model. And as you can see right here, boys and girls, that I am currently on Canvas right now. So you'll be able to see everything that we're going to be doing from your Canvas page. The first thing that you're going to do this upcoming week is going to be look at your learning announcements. See what you need to be doing day by day, and it'll give you a breakdown of the assignments that are going to be due by the end of the week. So let's get started in the decision making. So as you make decisions, sometimes that you may feel lost, confused, unsure, unclear, perplexed on what it is that you have to do. Each day that you're making a decision, that'll affect your health, and it could impact the safety of your body. So these steps and skills will enable you to make helpful decisions and positive decisions. So as we look at this, we want to make sure, you may have a goal in mind. You may have a goal of making an A in a certain class, but what are the steps that you're going to take to get to making that A in a class? You may be wanting to make a certain athletic team, but what decisions are you going to make in order to make that particular team? Or you may be having an issue with peer pressure, or you may have an issue at home. So decisions that you make today may impact you later on in your particular life. So let's take a look at the decision-making model. And again, I've already talked about, feeling lost, confused, unsure, unclear. So there's some of the feelings that you may have. So the first thing that, excuse me, guys, I hit the wrong button right here. So let me go back. So the first step that you need to do is state the problem. Be clear about the problem or decision that you're going to have to make. So one of the issues that may come up, or, should I go out to a party? That could be a problem. And that could be a decision that you're going to have to make. What choice are you going to make? Are you going to go to that party, or are you not going to go to that particular party? Step 2 would be gather information from reliable sources. So you want to know what is going to be going on at that particular party. Is it going to be a party that could include some negative people, or some bad things maybe taking place at this particular party? Or is it going to be a party where it's going to be a positive environment? So that's 2 decisions that you have to look at. Step 3, list the choices or possible options that are possible. So every time you make a decision, there's pros, which are good things, and then there's cons, bad things that could happen. I think about my son, and, he wants to do certain things. And I often ask him, hey, Heath, what are some of the bad decisions what are some of the bad things that could happen if you make this decision? And what are some of the good things that could happen if you make this particular decision? And so we kind of break down those decisions and, the pros. Again, what are the pros and cons of each decision that you may possibly make? Step 4, again, right here, we just talked about determine the positive and negative outcomes of each decision. Is it a good decision, or is it a bad decision? And then step 5, decide who is influencing and who is going to be impacted by the choice that you make. As you can see in this picture right here, you've got this female that's being persuaded by this other lady with probably some type of alcoholic beverage, and another guy over here that's actually holding an alcoholic beverage. And she looks so confused as to, do I drink or do I not drink? But you have to decide who is influencing you. If these are 2 of your friends that are influencing you to do something bad, they may not be your friends after all. But then if she drinks, who's going to be impacted by the decision that she made? Her parents may be impacted. Her family may be impacted. She may be impacted. So you need to think about who is influencing you and who's going to be impacted by the decision that you make. Step 5, step 6 actually, make the decision. Now you have come to a realization, all right, what is the decision that I have to make? Is it going to be a good decision, a bad decision? Who's going to be impacted? What are the impacts? And then you have to make the best possible decision that you need to make. Now, some of the decisions that you make, is it going to be the right decision? No. I've made several wrong decisions, and looking back over my life, I should have done some things differently. But you had to live with decisions that you make and move forward. And then you need to evaluate the decision once it's completed. And that's kind of what I was just talking about just now. Is it the right way or the wrong way? So over my lifetime, I've had to evaluate some of the decisions that I've made. They were all not the right decision. Some decisions that I've made were the right decisions. And so you just need to be clear and concise on the decisions that you make. This next video is just a video decision making. It talks about how to make good and bad decisions. Those that are virtual, you'll just need to keep on with this video. Those that are face to face, we're going to be watching this particular video in class. So our next step throughout this is going to be decision making quiz. So what you're going to do, you're going to read over the different scenarios and tell me what you would do. So I'm going to take a look at this video, actually take a look at this particular quiz right now. So question number 1, you're at the mall with some of your friends. You go to then you go into your favorite store. Your best friend picks up a really cool shirt and swiftly puts it in her bag. She tells you that she does this all the time and she has never gotten caught. You have been looking at the shirt for a couple of weeks. What do you do? So take a look at this scenario. You'll write your answer in this blank right here. And then you would look at question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5. And then you would hit submit quiz. Now, though that is going to be for my virtual students. If you're my face-to-face students, we're going to take a look at this during class. All right. So that's one of the things that you'll need to do this upcoming week. Now, the last step that you'll need to do for this week is take a look at the decision-making scenarios. And then we're going to take a look at preview it. So I want you to think about a particular decision that you're having to make right now. And I want you to use the step-by-step process of telling me what it is. So I want you to think about something that you're going through. First thing I want you to do right here, I want you to state the problem. State the problem, write it in here. Step 2. And then I want you to tell me the options that you can come up with. So you're going to come up with the option A, B, C, and D. So you'll just simply put option A. This is one option. Option B. This is another option. C and D. Put it right in here in this particular area. Step 3, or question number 3. List the outcomes of each option. So you'll put, A, positive, and list some positives, and then A, negative. And then list me some negatives. And then you would go to B, positive, B, negative. Okay, so I hope everyone understands what I'm doing here. And you would go all the way to choice up here of D. All right. And then number 4, you will answer these 5 questions in this particular blank right here. So would this decision adversely affect my health or help to my others? Is this decision against the law, my religion, or my views? Is this decision safe for others and for me? Would my parents be disappointed? And will this decision get me in trouble? So put it right there. What's the best option? Then evaluate it. And then you just hit submit quiz down here at the very bottom. Okay? So that's going to take us throughout this week. Again, the decision-making model is very important. Please make sure that you get this information into me in a timely manner. And again, the grading period ends this Friday, October the 16th. So please make sure all your assignments are up to date as we move forward. Thank you guys and have a great afternoon.